Have you ever found yourself hesitating to call your adult children for help, worried that you might be bothering them? Or perhaps you felt that twinge of guilt when asking them to assist with something you used to handle easily on your own? If so, you're certainly not alone. As we age, maintaining our independence becomes increasingly important, not just for our own sense of dignity, but also for the health of our relationships with our loved ones. Before we begin, if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any future videos from SolidSeniors. If you enjoy this video, please type "solid" in the comments. Today, we're going to explore 6 essential skills that can help you maintain your independence and reduce your reliance on adult children or other family members. These aren't complicated abilities that require years to master, they're practical, everyday skills that can make a tremendous difference in your quality of life and your ability to handle daily challenges on your own terms. The reality is that our adult children have busy lives of their own, careers, families, and countless responsibilities pulling them in different directions. While most children genuinely want to help their aging parents, constant requests for assistance can create stress and strain even the most loving relationships. By mastering these 6 key skills, you'll not only lighten the load on your loved ones but also experience the profound satisfaction that comes from self-reliance. Let's start with the first essential skill: basic technology proficiency. In today's digital world, being comfortable with technology isn't a luxury, it's a necessity for independent living. Many seniors shy away from smartphones, computers, and other devices, seeing them as complicated or unnecessary. But the truth is, mastering even basic technology skills can dramatically reduce your dependence on others for everyday tasks. Start with your smartphone. It's not just a device for making calls, but a powerful tool that can help you manage nearly every aspect of your life. Learning to use features like voice commands can make technology much more accessible, especially if you have arthritis or vision challenges. Simply saying, "Hey Siri" or "Okay Google," followed by what you need, whether that's making a call, sending a text, setting a reminder, or even finding information, eliminates the need to navigate complex menus or type on small screens. Online banking and bill payment are perhaps the most independence-boosting technology skills to master. Instead of asking your children to help write checks or drive you to the bank, you can handle financial matters from the comfort of your home. Most banks offer user-friendly mobile apps and websites, and many provide free tutorials specifically designed for older adults. Once you've set up automatic payments for regular bills, you'll wonder why you didn't do it sooner. Shopping online is another game-changing skill. From groceries to medications to household items, virtually everything can be delivered to your door with just a few clicks or taps. Learning to navigate sites like Amazon or your local grocery store's delivery service eliminates countless trips that might otherwise require assistance from family members. Many delivery services offer senior discounts, and the time and energy you save can be substantial. Video calling applications like FaceTime, Zoom, or Skype are worth mastering not just for independence but for enriching your social life. Being able to see and speak with family and friends, regardless of distance, can reduce isolation and provide meaningful connection without requiring transportation assistance. These platforms are also increasingly used for telehealth appointments, allowing you to consult with healthcare providers without leaving home. If technology still feels overwhelming, consider taking a class specifically designed for seniors. Many community centers, libraries, and senior centers offer free or low-cost technology training tailored to older adults. These classes typically move at a comfortable pace and focus on practical applications rather than technical details. Some organizations even offer one-on-one technology tutoring, where you can learn exactly what you need in a supportive environment. Remember, you don't need to become a technology expert overnight. Start with one device or application that would make the biggest difference in your independence, master it, and then move on to the next. Even learning just a few basic functions can significantly reduce your need to call on children for assistance with everyday tasks. The second crucial skill for maintaining independence is home maintenance troubleshooting. Many seniors immediately call their adult children when something breaks or malfunctions at home, but with some basic knowledge and the right tools, you can handle many common household issues yourself. Start by creating a well-organized basic tool kit. You don't need anything fancy: a screwdriver with interchangeable heads, an adjustable wrench, pliers, a hammer, and a flashlight will allow you to tackle many simple repairs. Keep these tools in an easily accessible location, not tucked away in a hard-to-reach cabinet or heavy toolbox. Learn to identify your home's critical systems, where the main water shut-off valve is located, how to reset circuit breakers, and how to shut off gas if necessary. This knowledge isn't just about independence, it's about safety. In an emergency, waiting for a child to arrive could lead to significant damage or danger. For common household issues like a running toilet, a dripping faucet, or a clogged drain, simple DIY solutions often work perfectly well. There are countless senior-friendly video tutorials online that walk you through these repairs step by step. The satisfaction of fixing something yourself, and the money you'll save on service calls, can be significant. Of course, it's equally important to know your limitations. Some repairs are best left to professionals due to safety concerns or the specialized skills required. The key is developing the judgment to know which is which. A good rule of thumb: if a repair involves electricity, gas, structural elements, or climbing ladders, it's probably best to hire help rather than risking injury. When you do need to call a professional, knowing how to effectively describe the problem and ask the right questions is a valuable skill in itself. Being able to communicate clearly about what's wrong, when it started, and what you've already tried can help ensure you get the right service without needing your children to intervene or translate. Consider creating a list of vetted service providers, plumbers, electricians, handymen, who you've researched and trust. Many communities have senior discount programs or services specifically designed to help older adults with home maintenance at reasonable rates. Having this resource ready before an emergency strikes means you won't need to frantically call your children when something breaks. The third essential skill for senior independence is health self-management. As we age, healthcare becomes an increasingly significant part of our lives, and navigating this complex system independently can dramatically reduce reliance on adult children. Start by organizing your health information in a way that makes sense to you. Create a simple system for tracking medications, including what each one is for, when to take it, and potential side effects. Pill organizers can help, but understanding your medications is even more important than remembering to take them. Many pharmacies offer medication review services where a pharmacist will sit down with you to explain each medication and answer questions. Learn to effectively communicate with healthcare providers. Before appointments, write down your questions and concerns so you don't forget anything important. During the appointment, don't hesitate to ask for clarification if something isn't clear, and take notes or ask the provider to write down instructions. Many seniors find it helpful to use a dedicated notebook for medical appointments, creating a chronological record they can refer back to. Mastering the art of scheduling and keeping track of medical appointments is another crucial aspect of health self-management. Digital calendars with reminder features can be invaluable, but even a simple paper calendar works well if you're consistent about recording dates and setting up a system to remind yourself. Some seniors find it helpful to place appointment cards on their refrigerator or by their medication station as visual reminders. Understanding your health insurance coverage is perhaps one of the most challenging but important aspects of healthcare independence. Medicare, supplemental policies, prescription coverage. These can be confusing even for healthcare professionals. Take the time to learn what services are covered, what your out-of-pocket costs might be, and how to file claims if necessary. Many communities offer free Medicare counseling through programs like SHIP, State Health Insurance Assistance Program, where trained counselors can help you navigate your specific coverage. Telehealth is revolutionizing healthcare access for seniors, and learning to use these services can significantly reduce your need to ask for rides to medical appointments. Many providers now offer video or phone consultations for routine follow-ups, medication adjustments, or minor concerns. Becoming comfortable with these platforms means you can access medical advice without leaving home or relying on others for transportation. Prevention is perhaps the most powerful health self-management skill. Understanding and implementing lifestyle practices that maintain your health, proper nutrition, appropriate exercise, stress management, and adequate sleep, can reduce your need for medical intervention in the first place. Many senior centers offer evidence-based health promotion programs specifically designed for older adults, teaching practical skills for maintaining wellness and managing chronic conditions. The fourth essential skill for senior independence is transportation management. The ability to get where you need to go, whether that's to medical appointments, the grocery store, social activities, or religious services, is fundamental to independent living. Yet transportation is one of the most common reasons seniors call on their adult children for help. If you're still driving, consider taking a refresher course specifically designed for senior drivers. Programs like AARP's Driver Safety Course can help you update your skills, learn about age-related changes that might affect driving, and potentially qualify for insurance discounts. Being proactive about maintaining your driving skills can extend your safe driving years significantly. However, it's equally important to plan for the possibility that driving may eventually become unsafe or impractical. This transition is often emotionally challenging, as driving represents independence for many seniors. Planning alternative transportation strategies before you need them can make this transition much smoother and reduce sudden dependence on family members. Familiarize yourself with public transportation options in your area. Many transit systems offer senior discounts and accessibility features that make buses and trains more user-friendly for older adults. Some communities even provide free transit training programs where you can learn routes, payment systems, and accessibility features with a knowledgeable guide before venturing out on your own. Rideshare services like Uber and Lyft have transformed transportation options for seniors. Learning to use these apps, or their telephone-based alternatives for those without smartphones, can provide on-demand transportation without burdening family members. Many communities also have senior-specific transportation services with drivers trained to assist older adults and vehicles equipped to accommodate mobility devices. Another approach is to consolidate your transportation needs through thoughtful planning. Clustering errands and appointments on the same day or in the same area can maximize efficiency and reduce the number of trips needed. Many services now offer delivery options. Groceries, medications, meals, and even library books can come to you rather than you going to them. Some seniors find that relocating to a more walkable neighborhood dramatically increases their independence. Being able to walk to basic services not only reduces transportation challenges but also provides valuable physical activity. If moving isn't an option, look for ways to make your current neighborhood more walkable, advocate for better sidewalks, rest benches, or traffic calming measures that make walking safer and more pleasant. The fifth crucial skill for maintaining independence is financial management. Money matters can be particularly sensitive, and many seniors are reluctant to discuss finances with their adult children. Yet financial independence is fundamental to overall independence, and developing strong money management skills can prevent the need for children to become involved in your financial affairs. Start by organizing your financial information in a way that makes sense to you and would be understandable to others if necessary. Create a simple system for tracking income, expenses, assets, and liabilities. This doesn't need to be complicated. A notebook, spreadsheet, or basic budgeting app can work well. The key is consistency and clarity. Automating your finances can dramatically reduce the day-to-day burden of money management. Setting up direct deposit for income sources, automatic bill payments for regular expenses, and automatic transfers to savings can ensure that your financial obligations are met without requiring constant attention or assistance from others. Understanding and protecting against financial scams is increasingly important for seniors, who are often targeted by sophisticated fraudsters. Learn to recognize common scam tactics, such as pressure to act quickly, requests for unusual payment methods, or unsolicited opportunities that sound too good to be true. A good rule of thumb: never make financial decisions under pressure, and always verify the legitimacy of requests for money or personal information. Consider working with a fiduciary financial advisor who is legally obligated to act in your best interest. This professional can help you develop a sustainable spending plan, manage investments appropriately for your age and goals, and ensure that your financial resources will last throughout your retirement. Choose an advisor who specializes in working with seniors and who explains concepts clearly without condescension. Estate planning is another critical aspect of financial independence. Having up-to-date legal documents, including a will, power of attorney, and advance healthcare directive, ensures that your wishes will be respected and reduces the burden on your children during difficult times. While these documents do involve planning for a time when you might need assistance, having them in place actually increases your autonomy by ensuring that your preferences guide any necessary decisions. The sixth and final essential skill for senior independence is social connection management. While this might not seem like a skill in the traditional sense, the ability to maintain and develop social connections independently is crucial for well-being and reduces reliance on adult children for emotional support and companionship. Start by taking inventory of your current social connections and identifying areas where you might want to expand your network. Many seniors find that retirement and aging lead to a natural contraction of their social circles, but this doesn't have to mean isolation. Being proactive about maintaining existing relationships and forming new ones is a learnable skill. Technology can be a powerful tool for social connection. Learning to use social media platforms, video calling applications, and online interest groups can help you stay connected with family and friends regardless of distance. These tools can be particularly valuable for seniors with mobility limitations or those who live far from loved ones. Consider joining community organizations aligned with your interests and values. Senior centers, religious institutions, volunteer organizations, and hobby groups all offer opportunities for meaningful connection with others who share your passions. These structured activities provide natural contexts for developing new friendships without the awkwardness of trying to meet people from scratch. Reciprocity is a key principle in maintaining healthy social connections. Look for ways to contribute to your relationships and community rather than just receiving support. This might mean offering skills or knowledge you've developed over a lifetime, providing emotional support to friends, or volunteering for causes you care about. Being able to give as well as receive creates balanced relationships and enhances your sense of purpose and value. Transportation planning is closely linked to social connection management. Ensuring that you can reliably get to social events without depending on family members is crucial for maintaining an active social life. This might involve coordinating with friends for shared transportation, using community transportation services, or choosing activities accessible via public transit. Learning to initiate social plans independently is another valuable skill that many seniors find challenging after years of family-centered socializing. Practice extending invitations, suggesting activities, and organizing simple get-togethers. Start small, perhaps coffee with a neighbor or a walk with a friend, and gradually build your confidence in creating social opportunities rather than waiting for others to include you. Consider intergenerational connections as part of your social strategy. While relationships with peers are important, connections with people of different ages can be equally enriching and often provide fresh perspectives and energy. Mentoring programs, community education classes, and volunteer opportunities frequently bring together people of various ages around shared interests or goals. For those who live alone, pet companionship can provide meaningful connection and purpose. Caring for a pet gives structure to your day and offers unconditional affection. If full-time pet ownership isn't feasible, consider pet sharing arrangements, fostering, or volunteering at animal shelters where you can enjoy animal companionship without the full responsibility of ownership. Now that we've explored these 6 essential skills for senior independence, let's talk about how to approach mastering them. The key isn't trying to become expert at everything overnight, but rather identifying which skills would make the biggest difference in your specific situation and focusing on those first. Start by honestly assessing your current level of independence and the areas where you most frequently rely on adult children or others for assistance. Is it technology that confounds you? Transportation that limits you? Home maintenance that overwhelms you? This assessment isn't about judging yourself but about identifying opportunities for targeted improvement. Next, set realistic, specific goals for skill development. Instead of a vague aim like, become better with technology, try something concrete like, learn to use online banking to pay my monthly bills, or master using rideshare apps for transportation to medical appointments. These focused goals are more achievable and provide clear direction for your efforts. Consider your learning style when approaching new skills. Some people learn best from written instructions, others from videos, and still others from hands-on practice with a patient teacher. Many communities offer classes and workshops specifically designed for seniors learning new skills, with instructors who understand age-related learning differences and pace the material appropriately. Don't underestimate the value of peer learning. Other seniors who have successfully mastered these skills can be your best teachers and motivators. They understand the challenges you're facing and have developed practical strategies that work for people in your stage of life. Senior centers, community colleges, and libraries often facilitate peer learning groups where you can connect with others on similar journeys. It's also important to recognize that independence doesn't mean doing everything yourself without any assistance. True independence involves making informed choices about when and how to use available resources, including asking for help when appropriate. The goal isn't to never need assistance, but rather to develop the skills and judgment to manage your life according to your own preferences and values. This brings us to an important distinction between independence and isolation. Some seniors become so determined to avoid burdening their children that they refuse help even when it's genuinely needed, potentially compromising their safety or well-being. Healthy independence involves interdependence, being part of a community where support flows in multiple directions rather than just from children to parents. Consider reframing how you think about asking for help. Rather than seeing it as a failure of independence, view it as a skill in itself, knowing when you truly need assistance and how to request it effectively. Being specific about what you need, offering flexibility in timing, expressing genuine appreciation, and looking for ways to reciprocate all contribute to healthier helping relationships. For many seniors, the emotional aspects of increasing independence are as challenging as the practical skills. If you've been accustomed to regular assistance from adult children, reducing that dependence can trigger concerns about losing connection or importance in their lives. Remember that relationships based on choice rather than necessity are often stronger and more satisfying for both parties. Communication with your adult children about your goals for greater independence is essential. Let them know that your efforts to become more self-reliant aren't about pushing them away, but about creating a healthier relationship where interactions are based on want rather than need. Many adult children feel relieved and proud when their parents take steps toward greater independence, though they may need reassurance that you still value their presence in your life. It's also worth acknowledging that the journey toward greater independence isn't always linear. Health changes, life transitions, or unexpected challenges may temporarily increase your need for assistance. Having developed these 6 key skills provides resilience, allowing you to navigate such periods with greater confidence and return to independence more quickly when circumstances improve. As we conclude, remember that mastering these skills isn't just about reducing reliance on adult children, it's about creating the life you want on your own terms. The confidence that comes from knowing you can manage your affairs independently brings a profound sense of dignity and self-respect that enhances every aspect of aging. Each small step toward greater self-reliance builds momentum. The senior who learns to use video calling might then feel confident trying online banking. Success with home maintenance troubleshooting might inspire exploring new transportation options. Each skill reinforces the others, creating an upward spiral of independence and confidence. What stood out to you the most from our discussion today? Which of these skills do you feel would make the biggest difference in your life? We'd love to hear from you, so leave a comment below sharing one thing you learned today and how you plan to bring it into practice in your life. Your thoughts are important to us, so don't hesitate to share them. Reading your comments gives us great motivation and encouragement. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, please like, subscribe, and share. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Thanks for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video from SolidSeniors.